Welcome all to another episode of Redux with your host, K.A.K. Cheetor, on another part of Pokemon Academy Life, because I love this. Like, it's been a while since I've done another Pokemon Academy. I have a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 and a lot of Pokemon Academy, not Pokemon. I have a lot of Spider-Man that I was doing because I wanted to play other games. God forbid. Also, most of the time, the reason why I don't really I have tried not to play this as much is because, unlike other games where I can play the game a little bit and then talk a little bit and then play a little game and then talk a little bit, or just let the game talk for me almost in a way, Pokemon Academy Life is a full-on visual novel, so I have to do all the voices, and there's nothing that helps me, so it strains my little voice. And my day job is literally talking to people, so it's very hard sometimes to just talk to people and then technically come home to just only talk again to myself with my own voices. It's weird. And also is taxing. So that's why I don't do that as much. But I want to go and continue this and with the updates and everything. So I'm still keeping pace with the demo because I kind of don't want to have to wait by always just going ahead. But anyway, enough of that. Let's continue. I already need to drink water. What was it? Why are you staring? Apologies, it's just, are you going to keep that scarf on for the entire meal? For our entire meal? Oh, they're eating. That was the plan, yeah. Are you planning on wearing it over your uniform too? Pretty much. Alright then. Eventually the student council hopefuls started leaving. You head back to your dorm to grab your uniform, head to the student center to heal your party, and then head back to the auditorium. Why would I have to heal my party? By the time you arrive back at the auditorium, it's full of people milling around and talking animatedly. Somehow banners featuring the candidates have been put up. Okay. The entire room has the atmosphere of a party, more so than a formal political event. Good turnout. Commendations to Hubin. You are ideal to run a voting campaign was clearly a success. Hey, all I did was suggest it. You and Serena figure out how to make it happen. Even so, credit where it's due. Nervous, Caleb? Quite so. The event could very well decide the trajectory of my future career, possibly even multiples of our careers, depending on where you all want to be in the future. So yes, I'm nervous, but excited in equal measure. It's been a pleasure to go through this with all of you. Hopefully our efforts have paid off. Especially you, Chen. And as you wanted it, but you set the pace for us, and your passion spurred us along. I'm grateful for you for that. It's my pleasure to help in any way I can. Hey! Happy Election Day. You guys want to show your support for the candidates? Just buy these unofficial candidate badges. Brandishes a handful of pins bearing slogans such as Caleb loves clubs, Serena's squad, Jasmine no joke, and Sharon. Just $300 Poké Dollars, and And if you... Ah! What a wonderful opportunity. I was just looking for you guys. So, taking the liberty of creating unofficial badges supporting you guys, basically acting as a pro bono campaign manager. No, I won't take any payment, I insist. I do this out of the love of democracy. However, I think we could massively expand our operation in a mutual, profitable way with just a bit of buy-in from you guys. I'm interested. Rin. Awesome. See, now this is a candidate with a head on his shoulders. All it needs a little endorsement for these pins. Then I could advertise them as official, unofficial candidate badges. Done a bit of market research and predict that I could see an increase of profits by 34% if you give me the go-ahead. All this for 34%? Hey, it takes me like 5 minutes to get your endorsement. I'm still earning money per hour right now. But the time I'm spending trying to convince you will stop being worth it as compared to the... Oh, okay. Compared to the potential extra profit at the 7th minute mark. So I'm kind of going to have to rush you along. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Need me to sign anything? Krusha. Yeah, if you could just sign here. I don't particularly think there's anything too wrong with it, Caleb. I'm always leaning on allowing money to be involved in politics, but, well, I don't see anything too offensive about the idea as a whole, either. I'm being so serious. It's free money, and this is a school student council. We're not going to break the democratic system by endorsing some badges with our faces on them. I'm not sure. Well, what about you, Rin? You want a little cash? If you give me your endorsement, I'll give you a nice 500. Or if you got the guts and brains to think really long term, consider an endorsement worth a $1,000 investment in my side projects. You can do the math on that. It pays itself back in just 10 business days. Sounds like a deal to me, buddy. It's always a hustle with you, isn't it? It's kind of like breathing for me. But if you're not hustling, then you're losing. It's my mantra. Oh, God. Sounds like an incredibly stressful life, that being said. I'll take 500 for now. How's it doing business with you? And it does her business with other student councils, hopefuls who are willing to endorse her badges, then skip off happily before anyone can think of a long-term consequence of their actions. So the afternoon approaches as the moment for the speeches to be given arrives. Sorry. The students begin to quiet as they look at you expectantly. Okay. Well, shall we? Yeah, truth be told, I'm not quite sure what to... Ahem! Oh, God. Oh. Roxanne. I'm so happy to see such a splendid turnout for your election. Whatever the result, whoever is elected, you will have all done a great thing for the student body representation already. Yeah, bros, but how'd you do it? The auditorium's like full up. But when we ran, there were only like 60 or 70 people there. Rin had the genuinely inspired idea to have part of our personal campaigns be a more general encouraging participation in the voting process. That's a good idea. Perhaps we should have done something similar back in the day. It's undeniable that your efforts have already endeared you to the student body. I have a good feeling about your council, Caleb. My council? Well, we'll see. We've yet to be elected. Speaking of which, what exactly should we do? Just head up on stage? Up to the stage? Yes, that would work. But would you allow us one last indulgence? Indulgence? You do not know what mark we had on Kabukin. Admittedly, it was not a large one, but we still like the old school, you know. And all our old friends left a month ago, so we want to say goodbye. Of course, Roxanne prefers methods of saying hello and farewell in speeches. Well, Raleigh and I prefer methods listening to Roxanne's speeches. Faulkner. I miss them, Roxanne. And I miss the humor and enthusiasm you brought to the job, Raleigh. I hope to visit you two in Hoenn someday. Perhaps if I'm unable to become a police officer in Violet City, I'll move to Hoenn and try again. Might meet again that way. Aw, man. Is it bad I kind of want you to fail just so that can happen? Not at all. I'd rather do as well. Of course, there's no chance of that. In 1 year, I never seen you panic, exaggerate, lie, or abuse your powers. It's quite legitimately no one better suited to be a police officer than you, Faulkner. But as I might be tempted to be selfishly root for your failure too. Oh my god. Ahem. Oh, sorry. So yes, if you would permit it, we would like to give our farewell speech to open the event. Of course, our farewell speech will contain combinations of your virtue, your plural, naturally. Okay. I have no objections, Consul. Vivus e pre. Please, go ahead. Yeah, fine. Why should I fight that? It's a lovely idea. No complaints here. Went in the wrong pipe. Sorry. Thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart. I feel very confident knowing I'm leaving the ship in your capable hands. Well, this feels familiar. They even got the same music playing, hey? Let's take our seats. The old student council will indicate when it's time for us to come up. Dibs on sitting next to you. Dibs on an aisle seat. Seriously, girl, chill. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my old friends. I apologize for what is likely to be a drawn-out and excessively sentimental speech. Been told my speeches flip-flop between inspirational and insomnia curing with frightening suddenness. I fear that today's will be no exception. So in the interest of brevity, and graceful handing over of the reins, I will summarize my thoughts in two-word bites. And to express my gratitude to the two men who have been by my side for the past year, men I have grown to trust and love, I will allow them to provide the first 4 words of 6. Faulkner? Seems a shame to only speak my mind now at the end. What stories I might have been privy to if I were to remain. What adventures you might have seen by my side. If only we'd been friends before it was time to leave. Oh well. Ladies and wait, what? Wait, was that to me? Ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished others of Kabuki Academy. You have been here only 1 month. This is not the voice. I'm trying to get his voice as I talk. From this, you may believe that you have a great understanding of what life at Kabuki may entail. Allow me to assure you of one thing. Your eyes see only the tip of the iceberg. Your time at Kabuki will be far grander in scope and massive in scale than you might ever had dreamed. My 2 words are thank you. Thank you for allowing us to see you spread your wings at the very end of our time here. Raleigh? Man, I'm trying not to cry. Ah, hell. I'll cry in front of everyone here. I'm a man. I've earned that right. Bros, my words are carry on. This year's gonna suck sometimes. 1/5 of y'all won't even graduate. But that's why you gotta keep going. Any wall that you come up against, you gotta just muscle through. There's no fight you can't win if you just don't stop punching. Sometimes you're gonna fail, but that's all right. You can do everything. Right and still come up short. Maybe you're not strong enough or smart enough. Maybe even 9 months in, your Pokemon still isn't listening to you. That's alright, bro. Take it from Big Brother Broly. You can do this. You can graduate, and you can do anything you want as long as you're willing to break through everyone and everything in your way. And if one of you out there thinks that this doesn't apply to you, because the one in your way is yourself. Hey, who the hell do you think you are? Think you can keep yourself down like that? Hell no, brother man. If you're gonna break yourself to, get where you want to go, you can. Break through yourself and be the best you can be. I believe in you. Carry on. Alright, I'm done, Roxy. You should have given speeches more often, Brolin. Nah, I gotta keep all that passion in for when it matters. Now go on. What's your 2 words? Stay true. We weren't the most successful student council. Now at the end of our year, okay, I can see clearly the mistakes we made and the wrong paths we took. But we stayed true. We kept our truth in the forefront of everything we did. As we strove through our ideas, it does not do for a leader to deny reality and seek out only what they believe should be. By the same token, a leader with no imagination, no conception of an ideal world, has no reason to lead. This is not something that applies only to student council. You, as Pokemon trainers, researchers, coordinators, breeders, you will all work with teams of Pokemon and people. You too are leaders. Oh, that would have been hilarious if it wasn't recording this whole time. I don't know why I looked only now. People will rely on you. The wills and desires of others will push you and pull you. Your fork in the road may lead off in dozens of different directions, and you have a dozen different people urging you on a different road. When it's impossible to know which road to take, there's just one thing you need to remember. Stay true. Believe in the truth you see, and follow the road that leads you to your ideals. Thank you. For a moment's silence, then. May have been the most positive feedback I ever got on one of my speeches. Lesson learned too late, I suppose. Well, we thank you for letting us your ear as we indulge our sentimentality. Okay. But let's not forget who this event is truly for. We, this current Student Council of Cubican are proud to present Student Council hopefuls for this next year. We believe firmly that they are the best possible students you could choose to represent, guide, and fight for you over the coming 11 months. Wagner? Aye. Brawley? Aye. Very well. These Student Council hopefuls, Caleb, Rin, Serena, Jasmine, Garusha, and Sharon, have the unilateral, official, and unequivocal endorsement of we, the current Student Council. Whew, that's a weight off my mind. Now, why don't you join me in inviting your Student Council hopefuls onto the stage? Please welcome. Turn around in your seat as you look behind yourself and see a student in the back of the room, out of breath, bent out double and panting wildly. Wait, is that... there, I can't hear what the redheaded girl's saying, Faulkner. I believe that's, man. Oh, okay, but what's he saying? Can't be sure. He's too far away to tell. Like, how can you be so sure it's a dude? I can't, but based on the evidence, outside, there, you need to get strong battlers and... Wait, why do you care so much if he's a man or a woman? Or something else? We mustn't forget that possibility. Oh yeah, I have a friend like that in Holland. Great surfer. You met them, right, Roxy? Yes, Do you mind? Not particularly, no. I stopped being a student council member around 2 minutes ago, so now I have no obligation to listen to anyone's complaint ever again. Well, I do intend to become a teacher when I return to Holland, but until then Outside! People! Attacking the school! Thugs! Do something! Oh, yes. Well... Yes. Yes. We should probably get a teacher or... What are we standing around for? What are we standing around for? Let's go. What do you mean? Come on. Some people are attacking the school. We're trying to prove that the school will fight for them. Let's go out there and kick their asses, come back, and bask in the applause. Oh, shouldn't we leave that to the teachers? Of all of us, I kind of figure you could do with the boost most. I don't think I need it, really. If those are actual criminals out there, I think we should probably just stay in here. No. Risha's right. This is an excellent opportunity for some showmanship, as well as the chance for us to test ourselves in a real battle. We simply must take the advantage of it, right, Caleb? I'm not sure. Rain, your input? Well, wait, where did he go? Oh, the whole reason I suggest we go out and handle this was because he's already ran out, so yeah. Ready? He's a bit of an instigator, isn't he? I suppose we better follow him then. Hey! What are you doing here? What am I? I'm a student here. What are you doing here? Heh, wouldn't you like to know, punk? And we'll find out what he's doing on the next episode of Redux. But with that, I do have a Twitter that's at Cheetdor, CHEETDOR. I do have a Facebook, which is Lincoln Washington Edwards. And I'll keep on bringing up, I'll keep sprinkling episodes of this throughout. So no worries on that. I'm trying to get back a little bit. But for now, I'm probably going to knock out. And thanks for watching, BFN. Bye for now. Woot woot.